Everyone. Today we're going to be painting poppy, which are poppy flowers, and we're going to need a canvas. I'm using a 9x12 today, but you can use any color you want. We need green, blue, and red paint, possibly white. Of course, we need our brushes, and you're going to need a balloon for this one, and I will tell you a little bit later about what we're going to use that for. I think this could be ages 7 and up, but anyone can try it. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to lay our canvas down on a flat surface, and we're going to paint the background. And I always start out with the light blue. So you're going to lay down your brush on your canvas to cover more area, and you're just going to paint the background. It can be streaky like the sky. Just take your time and get that all painted. If you want to mix it up a little bit, you could add some yellows to your background and maybe oranges, but I'm just doing a solid blue today. Don't forget, if you want to go around the edges with that same color or another color to your liking, that would be great too. Now I still have some streaks in my sky, which is awesome. I'm going to leave those, and I'm going to dip it in white, and I'm going to go back in and add a little bit of a lighter blue by mixing those two colors together, because we want our focal point to be those poppies today. There we go. I think that'll work. So after you finish, of course, we're going to let it dry. I have my balloon ready for a little bit later, and I'll show you what to do in just a minute. But let's let that dry, take a break, and get ready to come back. We're back, everyone. Now we're ready to add our stems for our poppy flowers. So I'm going to take a brush and dip it in the green. And the stems need to be different sizes and different heights. So you're just going to start out with some different pieces of green. And make sure that they do move around. And I'm going to fill in the bottom like it's grass. Some will be tall, some will be short. And they can branch off of each other. So take your time and add your green. If you turn your brush the other way, it'll make, of course, a thicker line. And you can turn it like grass turns. Now, if you want to, you can take a different color green or even a brown, and you can give it even more detail at the bottom. I'm even going to add a little yellow. And that's how it's going to start looking. Keep adding. For your leaves, you're going to start, press down, and pick back up. Press, pick up. Press your brush, pick it up. And you can do as many leaves as you want. That really makes a big difference when you add the leaves to those stems. And you keep adding whatever you want. I think I'm about finished adding all of the leaves that I want. I don't like them all facing the same direction, so I'm going to go back in and move those around. I think that will work. Just be knowing that your poppies are going to go on the tops of these stems. And that's the basis of our poppy flowers. Let's let that dry and then we'll come back. Okay, we're back with our poppy painting. I'm going to show you how we're going to do the flowers. This balloon I've turned inside out after I tied a string around the end. So let me show you how we're going to do that. So I took any kind of string or yarn, and I'm going to create an end that is going to look like a flower. So I'm going to tie this around the end of our balloon. And cut off the edges, and then I'm going to turn it inside out. And that's how I did this balloon. And after you turn it inside out, you're going to blow it up a little bit, and your balloon is going to have this cute little wrinkly detail on the inside. And when you turn it inside out, it creates that shape. So here we go. We're going to dip our balloon in red. And then I want to dip some of it off. And we're going to go straight to the canvas, and we're going to dab that to make it look like a flower. Isn't that cute? Make that one a little bit bigger. Dab it. And your flowers are coming alive. That one's going to go off the page some. Look how cute that one is. You can have one down here, wherever you think you might want a flower. And I think that's enough. So look at our cute poppies that we made out of a balloon. We're going to let those poppies dry a little bit. Then we're going to add some detail to our flowers. They're going to look so cute when we get finished. Our poppies are almost dry, so now we're going to go back in with our purple and add something to the middle of our poppies. So I have purple with a brush, and I'm going to start dabbing the middle of our poppy. You don't want it to be in the very center on all of them because some are facing different directions, but just keep adding purple to the middle. That easy. And that's what they're going to look like next. If you want to let that dry, you can. But my next step is going to be adding the little detail on top of the purple. So instead of using the bristle side, I'm going to be using the other side, just the end of the brush. I'm going to dab it into my yellow. And I'm going to go back in and add little dots. Different sizes, different shapes. Add that to the purple. And that gives each little poppy a little bit of detail. How cute. And that's our poppy painting. Very simple, very easy. Remember to sign your masterpiece. Put a date on the back so you can remember when you created it. Hope you enjoyed painting poppies.